There you go. That's transportation for us. Trains and taxis, bikes and bullock carts, bicycles and buses, or anything our actors can dance on.
1.1 and a 1.2 and a 1.3 and a 1.4, 1.5 and a 1.6 and a 1.7 and a 1.1.
Transportation to us is like kissing for the first time. It's messy, unpredictable, but it's absolutely necessary if you want to go the distance.
The Great Indian Railway touches the lives of everyone. Nothing is more a part of this country than the trains which are part of its soul.
Oh, it definitely is a part of our soul. So much so that our railway minister was worried about its health.
Mr. Prabhu, at the time you took charge as railway minister, you said the railway's condition was more precarious than a patient in ICU. How much has the patient's health improved since you've been minister for the last 6 months?
You know, when your patient is in ICU, he could be there for various different reasons, depending upon the type of disease he's suffering from.
Today, India is among the countries with the highest number of train accidents. 27,581 Indians were killed in rail accidents in 2014 alone. What else do you expect when you send an ICU patient to run a cross-country marathon? And not only railways, we are currently doing a terrible job of maintaining all our public transportation.
Let me give you some alarming statistics. Throughout India, there are now 74 million vehicles, roughly twice what we have in the UK. So you'd expect the death rate to be twice as high. It isn't. In Britain, round about 3,000 people a year are killed on the roads. Last year in India, it was 196,000. That's 22 an hour.
We've been led to believe that if you can fit it in, you're fine. This has made us choke our roads faster than they can be repaired, thanks to the attractive credit systems and growing loans for private vehicles. Sitting cramped on a seat with that guy sitting next to you isn't exactly what I would call a fun ride. Then there's a situation of road safety. Oh boy, that's a scary one. WHO released a report in 2013 on road safety across 183 countries. It indicates that death by road accidents are at 1.24 million per year. That's the population of Trinidad and Tobago. The report also says that road accidents are the #1 cause of death among the ages 15 to 29. Let's take a look closer to home. Each year, 100,000 Indians are killed by road accidents. Now you would think that this figure would trigger an action from our government, but nobody seems to pay any heed to it.
मुंबई में बारिश ने खोली बीएमसी की पोल। मुंबई की सड़कों पर बन चुके हैं अनगिनत गड्ढे। पौश इलाके कोलाबा के फुटपाथ पर बना जानलेवा गड्ढा।
The reporter missed out the fact that there was a 250% increase in potholes in Mumbai. 250! If they were to disappear, oh Lord, how will I ever reach work without splattering muddy water on everyone? But here's the kicker. The potholes issue in Mumbai isn't an isolated incident. In June, a photographer was attacked in Kerala by current Chief Minister's supporters for clicking a picture of the Chief Minister Oman Chande during his by-election campaign. Why? The photo was clicked when the CM's jeep navigated around a huge pothole in the middle of the road. It's Mr. Chandi's election campaign. Obviously a pothole can't feature in that. Really saying that's not my pothole. Truthfully, we have bigger problems than potholes though. Traffic congestion to maintenance problems, you name it, we have it. The repetitive promises for fixes are just like your daily quota of Tatkal tickets. Always just out of reach. Why are things so bad? Well, one of the problems is that fixing things is not politically appealing. So our politicians have figured out a formula that keeps the average voter happy. And it's simply this.
New is always better.
And when you build something new, you get to do this. One new ribbon cutting is equal to 10,000 votes. One joyride in new metro is equal to 10,000 votes again. This is just insane. What would get our politicians to look up? No. Look down to common man's issues and actually fix them. Well, we looked around and the Russians seem to have found the answer. The city of Ekaterinburg, a local website, launched a campaign, Make Politicians Work.
We decided to associate road holes with images of certain politicians. In the nighttime, on 3 potholes in the city center, we drew faces that were familiar to all. And next to each drawing was a quote citing their promises. 3 cans of paint and 24 hours of intense PR worked magic. The next morning, all 3 holes got fixed.
Yes, it worked! And if you guys have any crazy ideas to put Indian politicians to work, please send in your responses to #NotMyPothole. All said and done, the carefree way of accepting our fateful transportation system only serves to prove that India is better at patience than at transportation. And we have earned the bragging rights for the catchphrase, if you can ride in India, you can ride anywhere in the world.
Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe button.